Good morning, y'all. So I quickly got ready. I did my hair, I did my makeup, put on some clothes, and we're about to go out. I'm going with my mom. We're going with my mom because she's got to go to the eye doctor, and hopefully we'll also be getting a P.O. box today. So I'm really excited. But stressed because I had to hurry up and get ready. Hey, it's Grandma!
Jackson. Who is that?
Let's go get your car seat!
He's trying to help her.
Come on, get it! Get it, baby! Let's get it! Okay, come on. Let's go put it in the car.
What do I say? I don't even know what to say. We are almost at her eye doctor appointment. How you feel?
Not good.
That is hilarious. Okay, so 5 hours later, we finally got out of the eye doctor, and Jackson tried on a bunch of glasses too, and she finally picked out several of them. Now I'm tired, but I think we're gonna go inside Party City to try to find Jackson some things for his 2nd birthday. You ready to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how long has it been? It's been about probably an hour or so since we went to Party City, and we got him all kinds of stuff. What do you think? Now say what you were saying just a moment ago. Well, we got all of his decorations, and if you hear a little whistle, he got a little added bonus. He learned how to blow in a little flute. Jackson, blow your whistle. I should show. Do you whistle? Do you whistle? Got all his birthday decorations. I think we're good to go on that. Yep. Alright, so I guess we're headed home now. It's been a long day. Yep. Alright. We'll see you at home.
For now. What? I gotta go. I gotta go.
Oh.
Love you. Love you so much. Gotta go. Mwah. Bye, Precious. What, baby?
Bye. It's been fun. Do it like you did it longer.
What did I say?
You went, bye.
Okay.
Ready? Bye. Mama has to go home. I love her so much. We had a good time today.
Love you too. I had a good time too. Mwah.
What about kissed? What are you doing?
Say bye.
Come on.
You want to say bye again, Ma?
Bye, baby. Love you. Bye, Jackson. Bye, sweetie pie. I'll see you later, okay?
Uh-oh. Oh.
Love you. Love you. Yes, I love you so much.
Wow. Yeah.
Jackson won't give me kisses. Mwah. 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 Kiss, kiss. Kiss, kiss. Oh. Oh, gosh. Guess who's back? I wasn't expecting it, but look what he brought for us. Pizza. We're about to have dinner. Say hey. I hope y'all enjoyed today's video. Today's shout out is going to go to Grace. And she said, so much love and support from an English subscriber. I have turned notifications on as I need to see the next one. Thank you so much for that. We definitely appreciate that. My question to you is, how do you deal with the disappointment of getting negative pregnancy tests? Do you go out and have you time, or do you have moments off camera where you process your feelings? Me being able to share a trying to conceive journey is honestly super incredible, but it also is a lot of pressure on me, because I don't feel like I ever really get the chance to process a lot of things just on my own, just in private, because I do try to record most of my pregnancy tests that I take, because I am hoping that one of those pregnancy tests will finally be a positive. So I do try to get most of them on video, and I love to share them with you because I want y'all to be able to follow along on our journey. But it does have its downsides where I feel like I sometimes don't really get the chance to process things on my own, especially like when I initially see the results of the pregnancy test. So that's kind of like the downside of sharing it, because I always feel like everything's just public and I don't really get the chance to privately deal with it. But I will say that usually after I cut the camera off, maybe later on that day, I usually, if I know for sure that I'm not pregnant that cycle and I get my period, I usually break down and start crying. And usually about one time I'll just cry my eyes out, and I usually get upset about nothing, and it kind of just like, you know what I mean, like the crying kind of starts because of something that's not related to it, but that's kind of why I'm crying though, because I have just those emotions kind of pent down inside of me, and then something happens and it just makes me break down. And that usually happens once a month, like after I realize I'm not pregnant, that cycle, and that's kind of how I deal with it. And then after I get done, you know, being upset about it, then I'm okay, and I just kind of see the bright side of it and just say, you know, maybe next cycle it will be the cycle. Apparently this month just wasn't our month, and I just try to be optimistic about it. Every once in a while I do get to go out on my own, but not very often. I'm usually with my son, but there are a few times that my husband will watch our son and I get to go out by myself, but not so much lately, just because it is around the holidays and it is very crowded, and I just don't really want to be, you know, get into all that by myself. But that's basically how I deal with it and how I feel about it. I do definitely enjoy, and it does make it a lot easier to be able to share this with y'all, because I do get a lot of feedback from you and I don't feel so alone. But at the same time, sometimes you want to have those times where you take a pregnancy test and you see it without having to worry about your camera or the lighting and stuff. You know, you just kind of want to take a pregnancy test, and I'm not able to because I do want to get it on tape just in case it is a positive. So I'll have that, you know, my initial reaction. So that's basically how I deal with the disappointment. Say bye! Bye! If anybody would like a shout out, leave us a comment down below using #MorganFamily and ask us a question that you would like us to answer, and we would be happy to.